So this is January 17, Tuesday, and we are in BBIS class. In the last class, we read a short story, right? The purpose of work, which shows the attitude of the Americans towards work and learning. Did we discuss the essay from this unit? Did we discuss the essay, The New American Dreamers?
Yes.
Did we discuss Someone Stealing Your Life? Oh. And did we discuss the next essay, Our Schedules, Our Lives? त्यसपछि भनेपछि कोडिङ भइसकेको छ, एडिसन मात्रै बाँकी रहेछ हो। भनेपछि हामी युनिट 3 मा पनि यु प्रेजेन्टेड द कोड रिडिङ है, अनि ठिकै छ। भनेपछि कोड चाहिँ सबै सिद्धिएको रहेछ। लेट्स गो टु एडिसनल रिडिङ्स त्यसो भए। फर इक्जाम्पल सेक्सुअलमा चाहिँ लेट्स रिड women have what it takes भनौँ त। Women have what it takes. Okay. Additional reading 1, women have what it takes. Right. So, this essay, Women Have What It Takes by Carol Barcalow. Carol Barcalow. What is it about? Can someone tell? What is this essay about? It is about whether women should be allowed in the army and whether women should be given combat role. हामीले पढ्ने बेलामा चाहिँ कलेजमा ट्रेनिङहरू हुन्थ्यो। डेली क्लास सकिए पछाडि प्यारामिलिट्री ट्रेनिङ हुन्थ्यो। दिउँसो 2 बजे पछाडि 2 घण्टा डेली आर्मीबाट मान्छेहरू सिकाउनुहुन्थ्यो। अनि उहाँले के सिकाउनुहुन्छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो लडाइँमा चाहिँ बन्दुकले लड्न गयो, अनि कहिलेकाहीँ लड्दै गोली सकिन्छ कि, गोली सिद्धियो, बन्दुक छ गोली छैन, अनि के गर्नु त? अनि त्यो बन्दुकको अगाडि चाहिँ त्यो नालको टुप्पोमा चाहिँ एउटा चक्कु जस्तो जोडेको हुन्छ। त्यो अगाडि तिखो हुन्छ, अनि त्यो भित्र चाहिँ पोइजन राखेको हुन्छ। पोइजन त्यो भित्र स्याक हुन्छ, त्यसो पोइजनले फिल गरेर भरेर प्याक गरेको हुन्छ, अनि माथि टुप्पोमा चाहिँ पोल हुन्छ सुई जस्तो। अनि अब आर्मीले त अब त्यो मक्काहरू लगाएको हुन्छ, त्यस्तो लगाएको हुन्छ। अनि गोली सिद्धिएर अनि गोली छैन, अगाडि त्यसमा अब के अरे त्यसरी जानेर के सिकाएको। अनि यस्तरी चिच्याएर जाने कि अगाडि दुश्मन चाहिँ सातो जान्छ अरे अनि त्यसपछि के गर्नु त भन्दाखेरि त्यो हातमा त त्यो लगेर त्यसले हान्ने भन्छ कि अनि त्यो पोइजन भएको टिपले ब्लडलाई छोए पुग्छ कि छेड्नु पर्दैन त्यो ब्लडलाई छोएपछि त मान्छे मरिहाल्छ कि त्यति पावरफुल पोइजन हुन्छ कि त्यसले सम्झिँदैन अब ऊ डरायो यसबाट थाहा हुन्छ कि वुमेन सुड बी इन द मिलिट्री अर नट जवाफ हेर्न आउँछ कि Would you like to go in the army? No. So the issue is whether women should be allowed to be in the combat position. Combat position means to be at the front line where you fight, the real fight, where you kill. So the question is, can women kill? Can women kill? Can you kill someone if you have to? Have you killed something so far? Can you kill someone? A person? No. Can you kill a person? Can you kill a person?
I can, but I will not.
Can you kill a person? Can you kill a person? Yes. Can you kill a man, human being? Can you kill a person? Can you kill a person? Can you kill a man? Can you kill a So we asked so many girls in this class, and majority of them said that no, they cannot kill. So the question here is, can women kill, and should we allow them? Let's read this. What is important? We'll read line by line. I realized I wanted a military career when I was 16. Raise your hand if you ever dreamt to be in the military. Okay, girls, girls, raise your hand if you ever wanted to be in the military. Did you ever get military training in school level? There is one national cadet corps भन्छ तिम्रो कलेजलाई भल्ले खादेऊ न म्याच गरिदिनुहुन्छ तिम्रो सबैजना मिलेर हाम्रो कलेजमा चाहिँ एनसीसी राख्नु पर्यो सर भन अनि सरले आर्मीले लेख्नुहुन्छ अनि हुन सक्छ हुन्छ हामीले पढ्ने कलेजमा थियो अनि सबैले कम्पलसरी थिएन रोजगार पाइन्थ्यो आई डिसाइडेड टु बी इन एनसीसी किनभने त्यहाँ किन गयो त्यहाँ खाजा खान पाइन्थ्यो त्यो एनसीसीमा किन गयो भन्दाखेरि फ्रीमा खाजा खान पाउँथ्यो अन्त चलाउन पाउँथ्यो अनि ड्रेस दिन्थ्यो त्यो आर्मीको ड्रेस दिन्थ्यो अनि बुटहरू दिन्थ्यो अनि त्यो बुटको ड्रेसको अनि खाजाको लोभले चाहिँ जोइन गर्थ्यो इट्स इन्ट्रेस्टिङ ट्रेनिङमा लान्छ अनि क्याम्पहरू हुन्छ ओके सो सी राइट्स the summer between my junior and senior years of high school, I have been very active in athletics. I enjoyed the discipline that look, what did she like in military? The discipline she liked, comradeship, friendship, physicalness of sports, and helping teammates. Many girls have the features of boys because of hormones and genes. I also wanted to serve my country. For me, the answer was the army. My guidance counselor told me that West Point was starting to accept women. I was in the first class. She was in the first batch of women in the military. As plebeians, what is plebeians? First year student in a military academy. We were required to greet the upper class men, right? So as junior, they had to get upper class. Right? You agreed, right? And look what happened. Too often we would hear back, "Morning, bitch." केटाहरूले केटा हुन्छ जस्तै आफ्नो बानी छुच्चो बानी देखाइहाल्छ। अब गर्ल्सहरू चाहिँ गुड मर्निङ भन्यो भने उनीहरू के भने गुड मर्निङ बिच। हु इज अ बिच? अ फिमेल डग। बिच इज अ स्ल्याङ फर अ गर्ल हु इज अभाइलेबल फर सेक्स। अ सेक्स वर्कर क्यान बी कल्ड अ बिच। हामी के गर्थ्यौँ? ल म मेरो कुरा बताउँछु ल। हामी एनसिसीमा थियौँ अनि एनुअल क्याम्प हुन्थ्यो कि अनि कलेजमा त केटाकेटी अलग्गै राखेर त्यहाँसम्म कम हुन्छ टिचरहरूलाई। क्याम्पमा त 300-400 केटा हुन्थ्यो अनि 100-150 केटीहरू हुन्थ्यो। अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब सुत्ने अलग्गै भए पनि दिनभरि त सँगै हुने भयो। क्याम्प त सँगै हुने भयो दिनभरि। अनि टिचरको सबभन्दा ठुलो समस्या के भने टिचर त आउँदाखेरि के भन्दाखेरि बोइज र गर्ल्सहरू सँगै आयो क्याम्पमा, अब उनीहरूले के गर्छ भन्ने डर हुन्थ्यो कि टिचरहरू। कुनै सेक्सुअल रिलेसन लाग्छ डर हुन्थ्यो कि असाध्यै डर। अनि एउटा आइडिया निकाल्नु पर्ने। के आइडिया निकाल्यो भने डे 1मा त्यो क्याम्प सुरु हुँदा अगाडि चाहिँ इनअगरल फङ्सनमा चाहिँ सबै लाइन लगाएको हुन्थ्यो। त्यो दिन चाहिँ ओथ लिनु पर्थ्यो, कसम खानु पर्थ्यो कि। अनि कसम के थप्यो भने उताबाट कमान्डरले बोल्ने, हामीले छातीमा हात राखेर चाहिँ भुत गराउनु पर्ने कि सबै लड्कियाँ भन्छ उताबाट कमान्डरले। अनि हामी सबैले सबै लड्कियाँ भन्नु पर्यो। हमारी भन्छ उताबाट, हमारी भन्नु पर्यो। बहने हैं भन्छ उताबाट। अनि हामी बहाने हैं भन्छ। कति नट्टी होला। अब सबै त्यत्रो केटा बहिनी भएर कसम आज फेरि कसम बोल्नै मिलेन नि त। क्याम्पभरि आएको केटीहरूलाई यहाँ छातीमाथि हात राखेर सबै यहाँ आएको गर्छ बहिनी भने भन्दा कसरी बोल्ने कसरी कसरी जिस्काउनु मन लागिहाल्छ। यहाँ जिस्काउनु मन लाग्छ। अनि हामी बहनलाई बाहन भन्थ्यो। बाहन कि भिएकल्स। कति 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 खराब दिमागमा आउँछ। त्यो उमेर हो कि इट्स मिस्चिभियस इज योर एज। When you are teenage, you are naughty. When you grow, you change. यो उमेरमा चाहिँ सबैले बदमासी आउँछ नि। यस्तो सोझो मान्छे के सोध्यो है सल्लाह गर्ने पहिले केटाहरूले ल है आज कसम खाने दिन हो यस्तो भन्छ यसो भन्नु ल। अनि सल्लाहले अनि अब कोहीले बहान भन्थ्यो, कोहीले बहान भन्थ्यो। उता टिचर थाहा नपाउँथ्यो कि मासुमा थाहा हुँदैन नि त। यहाँ पनि क्या गर्ल्सहरूले के भन्छ गुड मर्निङ सर्स भन्छ, बोइजले के भन्छ मर्निङ बिच। हेपेको नि त्यो त, हेपेको नि सेक्सुअल ह्यारेसमेन्ट हो नि यो त। अब आज भयो भने त कारवाही हुन्छ। आजको यसमा आज त जाइरै जान्छ त्यसो भन्ने मान्छे। तपाईँ नेपाल पुलिसमा यो रिपोर्ट आएको थियो, मेल र फिमेल सँगै राखेको छ ड्युटीमा। अनि मेलहरूले फिमेललाई ह्यारेस गर्दो रहेछ कि ड्युटीमै ह्यारेस गर्ने, त्यही ह्यारेस गर्ने जे पाइ त्यो बोल्ने, फोन फेरि कुरा बोल्ने रिपोर्ट। अनि अहिले चाहिँ अलिक कन्ट्रोल भइरहेको छ। अहिले पनि त्यही पुलिसमा झन् बढी गाह्रो। पुलिसमा फिमेललाई झनै बढी गाह्रो। मेल पार्टनरहरूले बढी ह्यारेस गर्ने कि। सो वी हेभ दिस प्रब्लम। I was naive, I guess. I didn't know these things. I thought my classmates wanted the same thing I wanted. I thought they would, you can follow the line, say, I thought they would just accept me for that. By the time we graduated, the men's attitude had begun to mellow somewhat. The women's attitudes had changed too. If we were not feminists, who is a feminist? A feminist is one who fights to bring equality between men and women. A feminist is one, it can be a man can be a feminist, a woman can be a feminist. If you care about women's rights, you are a feminist. If you care about women's equality, you are a feminist. If you believe that men and women should be equal, you are a feminist. If we were not feminists when we went in, we were feminists when we came out. I went back for my 10-year reunion in October. Reunion in 1990, there was a big difference. She is comparing how was military when she joined as a first batch and how is military after 10 years. My male classmates have changed tremendously. They recognize us as equal. Now they recognize us as equal. I realized they had been going through their own growth a decade ago. She says that as young recruits, they were growing and they didn't know what is right and wrong. The hell of being a cadet. The reunion was the best time I ever had at West Point Military Academy. But some of those old attitudes, habitual attitudes, still linger when the question of women in combat arises. Women in combat means women in killing position. Combat भनेको सिधै face to face लडाई के. It's a generational issue for the most part. So the older generation had one attitude and the younger generation has another attitude. Most of the senior leadership had little opportunity to work with women as peers. She is giving a reason why they have that attitude. Many see us as mother. Look, people see girls as mother. And they think, how can mothers be allowed to kill people and get killed? No, we can't allow mothers to be in the war. So women are seen as mother, as wife. How can you allow your wife to get killed? Because you love them. A daughter, especially a daughter. They always say they would not want to see their daughters in combat. What I ask them in return is, would you really want to see your son in combat? And isn't it the daughter's choice? Point is, if a daughter chooses to be in the military, we should allow it. That's argument. One lesson our society learned in the Persian Gulf, Iraq War, is that it is no more tragic to lose a mother, to lose a sister, to lose a daughter, than it is to lose a father, a brother, a son, and no less so. The Navajo is an Indian tribe, I guess, ethnic tribe. The Navajo, there are photos of Navajo. The Navajo is a matriarchal society. What is matriarchal? A society where mothers are powerful. Mother-centered society. It is the Navajo woman who owns the land. Look, see the gender role. In Navajo society, the woman controls land and the house. And she brings to her marriage a flock of sheep that she has tended since childhood. Contributions which form the basis of the couple's wealth. When Navajos meet, they introduce themselves by their mother's clan name first. And then their fathers. And if a Navajo woman wants her husband to go away, she has only to put his saddle in front of the door and he will do just that. Okay. A Navajo woman can easily divorce her husband. Okay. Look, take her saddle, take her horse, go. I'll find another man. I'll find another man. Okay, Navajo women have always had at least as much power and respect as Navajo men. In Navajo society, men and women have equal treatment. Their folk tales abound with resourceful heroines, and so do immediate families. Generation after generation of Navajo girls are brought up guided by strong, smart women who don't raise their voices because they don't need to, and who have never had to fight for equality because they have never been without equality. Navajo women never fight for equality because they have equality. I volunteered to go to the Gulf, Iraq War. I was attached to the 24th Infantry Division, the unit that spearheaded the end-around attack. Our support outfit भनेको त्यो अगाडि लड्ने भन्दा पछाडि बस्ने कि कम्ब्याट युनिट अगाडि हुन्छ फ्रन्टमा लड्ने फेस टु फेस लड्ने अनि पछाडिबाट हतियार दिने गोली दिने पछाडि अर्को लाइन हुन्छ कि Our support outfit was in just as much danger as the combat element. The Iraqi weapons had just as much capability of hitting us as the men in front. The difference was that we did not have the capability to defend ourselves like the combat troops. One question that is always raised is, mark this question, whether women have what it takes to kill an enemy face to face. Do women have that courage to kill a woman face to face? Whether we can handle that particular brand of stress. After my book came out last year, a Vietnam vet named Bill Hanake came to see me. He had a leg and a foot blown off in the war. I think Bill Hanake's experience is an eloquent answer to the naysayers. Vietnam War ma लोग्ने मान्छे भन्दा लेडिज डेन्जरस थियो कि भियतनामको लेडिजहरू Vietnamese women were fierce, more fierce than men. लोग्ने मान्छेको नमारेर छोडिदिन्थ्यो अरे भियतनामको लेडिजले अमेरिकालाई भेटाएर नमारिकन नछोड मारिहाल्छ. Bill's experience is an eloquent answer to the naysayers. त्यो बिलको खुट्टा कसले काटेर रहेछ? वुमनले. Vietnam War. Who think women don't have what it takes to combat. Both times his unit was overrun in Nam. He said, it was the Viet Cong women who were the more disciplined, tougher, who were the most willing to make sure their enemy was not going to come back at them. Female le bhetayo भने मारिहाल्छ. बरु मेलले भेटायो भने छोड्देला. फिमेलले भेटायो भने यस्तो Vietnam War. She's bringing evidence to prove that women have what it takes to kill in the military. Then there is the argument that men will be over. Now, second argument. First argument, women don't have what it takes to kill. First argument. Arguments against women in the army. Arguments against women in the army. First argument, women don't have the courage needed to kill a person face to face. उत्तर के दियो? No. Indonesia Vietnam War में क्या हुआ? Vietnamese women killed more American men. Second argument. Okay? Second argument is, if you send women in the military along with the men, then men will stop fighting and they will protect women. अब आर्मी लेडिज भएपछि त गोली चलिरहेछ नि तिमीले त लेडिज जोगाएर बस्छ नि त फेरि किनकि लोग्ने मान्छेको बानी के हुन्छ लेडिजलाई जोगाउनु खोज्ने माया गर्ने हुन्छ नि माया गर्छ जोगाउनु. So men will be overprotective of women. Another argument. Women should not be allowed in the army because if women are in the army, men will not fight. They will be overprotective of women. And this will weaken the power of army. When men are overprotective of men, we give them awards for valor. Army ma menले menलाई बचायो भने पुरस्कार दिन्छ साथीले बचायो भने अब menले womenलाई बचायो भने अर्को लगाउँछ सेक्सी गर्दा जस्तो भयो menले womenलाई बचायो भने लड्न गएको रोमान्स देखे त्यहाँ अर्को लगाउँछ नि त आमा केटी भएपछि के गर्थे भन्छ नि त उसलाई जगाउन बसेको गोली हाल्नु पर्दैन भन्छ नि त त्यही मान्छे अब त्यहाँ मेन भयो भने साथीले जोगाउनु our attitude is different. When a man protects a man, it's not a problem. When a man protects a woman, it's a problem. दाल में कुछ खाना है भन्छ यो बचायो उसको तुम्हें तो गोली चलाना चाहिए था ना, तो उसको देख के रह गए। Sorry for this Hindi. Right? Okay. In May, our country awarded an Air Force pilot. Do you see what Bartolo does? She brings arguments against her, and then she brings counter arguments to challenge those thinking. For example, the argument that men will be overprotective. She says no. When men protect men, you award them. And when men protect women, why do you punish them? Should men not protect women? It's alright. In May, our country awarded an Air Force pilot its second highest medal for leading a 9-hour rescue mission. Pilot male थियो, co-pilot female थियो के मेरो दिमाग के आइसक्यो के है त्यस्तो होला कि नहोला नहोला है तर यहाँ आर्गुमेन्ट के छ when you put men and women together समस्या आउँछ नि सेक्सलेस हुन्छ सेक्सलेस हुन्छ के ओरिजिनल भयो नि त That was not looked upon as overprotective. Would it have been so if the downed flyer had been a woman? Some believe, third argument. Females, so what is the first argument? Women don't have courage to kill the enemy. Second argument, if women go in the army, men will be overprotective of them. Now third argument. Some believe females would interfere with male bonding. अब यो दुईजना आर्मीमा छ अनि उ पनि आर्मीमा आयो अनि आर्मी अलिकतिलाई लगाउने एकछिन भाइ अलिकतिलाई लगाउने उसमा जेलसी पनि आउँछ ए यति यति ब्युटिफुल केटी तहाँ लाग्यो भन्छ अनि पुरै उसको लगाइ दुईजना सुरु यो अलिकति आयो भने इमेजिन गर्नुहोस् न इन्डियन आर्मीमा छ होइन लड्नु भयो मैले अति नै पे गरिदियो उनीहरूमा कोही देखिरहेको छ कोहीले जेल सुरु हुन्छ नि जेलस त होइन अलिकति See the argument. Have you seen? Boys often fight for the girls. Boys often fight for the girls. So argument क्यों? Female would interfere male bonding. Bonding is the most important thing in the army. Right? In Saudi, now she answers. In Saudi, I saw a new type of relationship forming between men and women. One that has traditionally been described among men. It was, she says, no. Men and women can have a relation without sex. Men and women can have a relation without sex. So you सोच्नु कि एकजना केटा र एकजना केटी सँगै आयो भने त्यहाँ सेक्स भइहाल्छ. That's a wrong thinking. That's a wrong. That's a bad thinking. त्यो गलत सोच. Men and women can have a bonding without sex. One that has it was nurturing. They can nurture each other based upon respect. They can respect each other. They can share hardships. It's not necessary that they will be involved in sex, as people think. The big worry before Vietnam was that blacks could not bond with white. But in Vietnam War, the black people in the army had the strongest bonding with white people. So you're thinking that men and women can't have bonding. No, they will have good bonding and they'll fight together. When the bullets started flying, that went away pretty fast. अगाडिबाट गोली आएपछि के को सेक्स हुन्छ लाइक पहिला उताबाट गोली आइरहेछ तपाईं किस गरेर बस्नुहुन्छ उताबाट गोली आइरहेछ तपाईं रोमान्स गरेर बस्नुहुन्छ you will fight because you have to protect your life, right? When the bullets started flying, that went away pretty fast. The same type of relationship developed in Gulf between men and women. Do you see? She brings an argument against her topic and she answers the argument. So, first argument, women don't have the courage to kill. This argument, women will make men to be overprotective. This argument, women will interfere in male bonding. And she answers all three arguments, charges. Do I believe women should be allowed to serve in the infantry? Yes, she says. If qualified. Equal, maintain equal standard. Same training. If women can prove themselves to be as strong as men, why should we be allowed not allowed there? Do I believe women should be allowed? मलाई लाग्छ नेपालको नेपाली सेनामा चाहिँ womenलाई अलिकति फरक छ हाइटमा दौडको अलि छुट छ मैले बुझे अनुसार मेलको र वुमेनको स्ट्रेन्थ एउटै छ फरक छ yes if qualified the training and physical strength standards should be equal we have standards that we must keep our military readiness should never suffer but I saw a number of physically strong men very scared in Saudi Arabia. Strength is not in the body. Strength is psychological. Strength is psychological. बड़े बॉडी भर मान्छेले निकर में पेशाब कर देते हैं. बड़ी बॉडी वाले भी निकर में क्या कर देते हैं? पेशाब कर देते हैं आगे डर देखने के बाद. So, strength is not in the body. Strength is in the mind. Women have done something that men can never do. देखिए, women deliver a child. लोगों में चले 3 दिन दिशा लागे ना 4 दिन दिशा जाने पर है बने चिच्चार कष्ट कैसे बात है? Women deliver babies, risking their life. So she gives example. Women can bear higher level of pain than men. So thinking that women don't have that courage is wrong. Women have been doing something that men have never been able to do. Being living, delivering. Okay, what's the argument, understand? I think God knew what He was doing when He allowed women to bear the children and gave us the ability to handle that mental and emotional stress. So what is the argument? Women have the mental and emotional stress that you need when you have to kill someone. Women have it. Women, you don't need physical power to kill someone. No. What you need to kill someone is mental and emotional stress, not the physical power. और कल मान्छेलाई मार्ने बडीको पावरले होइन के दिमागले and women have that stress. They have undergone through that. So women have undergone through the mental and emotional stress of childbirth and delivery. Pregnancy or don't bring women in military. Sex गर्छ, conceive गर्छ, पेट पर्दै जान्छ, अब लड्न पठाउने के बच्चा पाउने. So don't bring argument. What is the argument? Look, pregnancy, the military doesn't have a good handle on the question. When they look, so argument is women may not be available when needed. लडाई सुरु भयो, लड्न जानु पर्ने भयो, एउटा बच्चा छ. ओके पठाउने. So let's not bring them in army or argument. Look how she answers. When the military looks at pregnancy, it sees it as non-availability. In military, rule क्या हुन्छ? You should be available at the call of a second. तपाईं जुन बेला पनि लड्दा हुनुपर्छ कि. Now, we had more injuries and non-availability among men than women in Saudi. Look, she said that in Saudi war, more men got injured. More men were not available than women. Too often, the women are the only ones held responsible for pregnancy. No. अर्को कुरा गर्नु महिलाले ल्याउनु हुँदैन पेट बोक्छ पेट कसले गर्दा बोक्छ आफै बोक्छ आफै बोक्छ पेट त्यो पेट बोकाउनु त लोग्ने मान्छे हो नि उसलाई किन रेस्पोन्सिबल नबनाएको If a woman is pregnant 50% of the responsibility goes to the man. So blame the man also. Too often the women are the only ones held responsible for pregnancy, not the men who helped get them pregnant. No normal person wants to go into combat. Soldiers are the last people who want to go into combat. But we have volunteered, she says, as a woman. We understand our commitment to the country. We as citizens have commitment to the country. Everybody raises a hand, male and female, and swears to support and defend the same constitution. सबैले कसम खानुहुन्छ नि हामी देशलाई मर्छ भन्छ Women are competent, capable and committed. Women should be allowed in the military because they are competent, capable and committed. We are an integral part of the best trained military force in the world, American Army. The services should have the flexibility to assign the best qualified person to the job, regardless of gender. This is the argument. If I qualify, let me go in the army without considering my gender. So do not think about male, female. Think if they can qualify. That's the bottom line. The opposing view. There is an overarching reason why women should never be in the army combating. A bond, first argument. A bond develops among infantrymen which organizational scholars identify as cohesion. Military में क्या होता है? Unit होता है 20 जना. तो 20 जना लड़ना होता है. अनि त्यो 20 जना सँगै बाँच्नु पर्छ, सँगै मर्नु पर्छ, सँगै गोली हान्नु पर्छ, सँगै गोली खानु पर्छ के? Unity हुनु पर्छ. Argument क्या है? This is called cohesion. It is defined as the willingness to subordinate self-interest to the needs and well-being of the group. So you will kill yourself for the group. You will be ready to kill yourself for the group. Women destroy that cohesion. 20 जनाको युनिट छ केटाहरु 3 जना केटीले त्यहाँ हुल्दो 3 महिनापछि हेर 20 जना 20 तिर फर्किन्छ कसले गर्दा केटीहरु गर्दा भन्छ आर्गुमेन्ट यसो हुन्छ हो यस्तो हुन्छ girls do you bring good food in boys so the argument women see the blame women destroy cohesion for 3 reasons. Why? The first arises from differential standard. See the argument. Men and women are different physically. Just a crazy कुरा गर्छु ल भन्दै छ र पहिले गुण मान्छे लोग्ने मान्छेलाई दौडिनु र उमरलाई दौडिनुमा फरक छ ब्रेस्टको कारणले फरक छ कि छैन के मान्छ तिमीले रेल ग्रोन अप ब्रेस्टले गर्दा दौडिनु गाह्रो हुन्छ कि इजी हुन्छ कि हुँदैन I don't know but some people argue ल मिन्स भयो ब्लिडिङ भइरहेछ आएर त लड्नु पर्यो नि त दौडिनु पर्यो नि गाह्रो चाहिँ हुँदैन टु आर्ग्युले अथवा पहिलो भन्दा दोस्रो बढी लजिकल छ बरु ब्रेस्ट त बरु यु क्यान पुट अन आर्मी काइन्ड लुगा लाउनु मिल्छ तर मिन्स भयो ब्लिडिङ भइरहेछ भन्दा त्यो लोग्न सकिँदैन नि क्र्याम्प होला पेटमा होइन अनि इमोसनल कुरा होला सो वी कान्ट सो द आर्गुमेन्ट हियर व्हाट द आर्गुमेन्ट men and women have different biological standards. Okay. Suboptimal performance is not an we can't excuse weaker women in the military. Oh, बहिनी हो छोरी हो राख्यो पुग्दैन हाइट राख्यो त्यो हुँदैन मैले त मरेर आउँछ नि त You can't compromise quality in the army. So the argument. Okay, right. Those who cannot contribute equally have no place. An argument is king. women can't contribute as equal as men. So we can't allow women in the army. Next, there are sexual tensions that cannot be resolved. I don't mean to address the issues of rape or harassment as they are codified, but rather the consensual legend. बलजस्ती गऱ्यो भने त उसले उजुरी हाल्ला कारवाही हुन्छ सहमतिमा सेक्स भएर के गर्ने जङ्गलमा जाँदा आर्मी लडाइँ कहाँ हुन्छ जङ्गलमा हुन्छ मानिलिनु एकजना केटा एकजना केटी मात्रै एक्लै पढ्यो कतै लड्नु पर्ने कुरामा हुनुहुन्छ अब त्यहाँ तपाईँ रोमान्स भएर उसलाई सेक्स भने के हुन्छ अग्रिमेन्टमै भयो त्यो लड्न बन्द गर्नुहुन्छ अब के हुन्छ सिधा आर्ग्युमेन्ट Are the unit members focused on mission or love? How are these conflicting goals reconciled? Oh, in the army you go to kill, and if you are making love, you are not killing, you are protecting. How? Okay. How do the have-nots react? Those yearning for companionship but excluded from it. Suppose one guy has a girl, the other guy doesn't have a girl. How will he react? उसँग केटी पनि मसँग आउने भनिन्छ नि त त्यही सुरु हुन्छ राइट सिधा आर्ग्युमेन्ट फाइनली देयर इज द इश्यू अफ फिजिकल इन्फिरियोरिटी दिस गाइ इज आर्ग्युइङ दैट women are physically inferior to men. The argument egalitarianism is a bankrupt concept. If not, may I have 40 million a year to play for the Bulls like Michael Jordan. किन माइकल जोर्डन 40 मिलियन पाएन मैले पाउँछु 40 मिलियन a year बास्केटबल खेलेर माइकल जोर्डन मेरो हाइट छ मसल छ किन चाहिँ मेसी जस्तो पाउँछु किन रोनाल्डो पाउँछ दे हेभ द क्यापासिटी right? I'm not. They have essence of differently gifted. So argument here is men and women are differently gifted. Carries the implicit message that we all have limitations. Explicitly, there are some things that we cannot do. There are some things that women cannot do. The argument is last paragraph. The argument has been framed by feminists in terms of career opportunities for women. Why they ask, should women be barred from advancement solely because of gender? The central issue is not career advancement for women, but the combat readiness of a warrior class. So he says that, no, we can't say that women and men should have equal career chance in army. No, because in army, career is not an important thing. Readiness for fighting is important thing. If you can fight, go. If you can't, no. That objective is sufficiently important that it must have primacy over misguided demand. मैले के भयो मैले 3 वर्ष आर्मी ट्रेनिङ गरेँ हाम्रो 4th इयरमा के थियो भन्दाखेरि हामीलाई चोइस दिन्थ्यो ल अब को जाने आर्मीमा कम भन्यो कि अनि त्यो चोइसमा के गर्नु पर्थ्यो भने प्यारासुट जम्पिङ गर्नु पर्थ्यो हडल त्यो गर्नु पर्ने कि अनि प्यारासुट जम्पिङ गर्न सक्यो भने अर्को स्टेपमा लान्थ्यो कि अन्त 4-5 स्टेप गरेपछि जान पाइने आर्मीमा सहिले जान पाएँ इजी म बाहुनको छ र मुटु यत्रो अनि पहिल्यै स्टेपकै थियो प्यारासुट जम्पिङ अनि मैले क्विट गरेँ नो नो यो गरेर दिमाग ममा हुँदैन मात्र नजाने अब शब्द बाबा राईको छु र गइहाल्छ मुटु बलियो हुन्छ नि त होइन मैले सकेँ आई हेभ द्याट लिमिटेसन राइट But I like that training. धेरै कुरा सिकाउनु डिसिप्लिन ल भोलि के पाठ हो यसपछि के हो नेक्स्ट लेसन के हो कसले प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने भोलि कसले प्रेजेन्ट गर्ने हो सबै मैले पढ्ने सबै मैले गर्ने के हो सबै मैले गरेँ तपाईँहरू के हेरेर बस्ने सबै मैले पढाउने तपाईँहरू के हेरेर बस्ने भोलि कसले यस सर भोलि कसले गर्ने प्रेजेन्ट ल भोलिको नेक्स्ट एसे जिम्मा लगाएको छ होइन ल भोलि म बुक लिएर आउँछु म बुकमै लेखाएको छु भोलि मलाई भोलि तिमीहरूले मलाई थाहा थिएन भन्न पाइँदैन म मेरो बुकमा टिपेको छ कि अरू बुक थ्याङ्क यू